Hello, everybody. Kimberly Maska here, your fearless leader in spiritual biz success. And there was a great question posed in here yesterday, and I know it's a big one that a lot of people have an issue with. And it was actually posted by Helen Wicks, and her question was, if someone has preferred being in the background all their life and now wants to start a business and must become a leader, what's the best and easiest way for them to get comfortable being in the spotlight? And that's a great question because there's a lot of people that get very nervous about stepping out. And so let's talk about that just a little bit. So the first thing that happens when we're nervous about stepping out, because sometimes it's just easier to be in the background, right? It's a little bit quieter. People aren't bugging us. It's nice to be back there. But to take the step to really step out and be a spiritual leader, the biggest thing that you need to overcome is like the fear of stepping out. And that's the thing that holds so many people back. And so what happens is when we have the fear of stepping out, the fear is actually coming from us in the fact that we're worried about, like, what are people going to say? What are we going to do? What does this look like? And what's happening is that we're putting us first. And so we're saying, like, well, I don't know what people are going to say if I step out. And so that fear creates a little bit of a wobble. And again, the fear is coming from the fact that we've put ourselves in front of this. We're saying that we want to be a spiritual leader. But at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with you. And this is how you overcome that fear and how you begin to step out, is that the cause, the thing that you're stepping out for has to be greater than your fear. At the end of the day, the thing that you are teaching, the thing that you are promoting, the thing that you're healing for your tribe, your desire to heal that for your tribe and change the world actually has to be stronger than your fear of stepping out. And that's really what it is at the end of the day. It's your drive to step out stronger than anything else. So right now I have a client that's in boot camp, and she's this whole stepping out thing. She's like, oh my goodness, she's an author. She's written 160 books. So she has always been in the background, even had different pen names so people don't know it's her. So she's been very, very incognito. But her passion for what she's stepping out for and how she's helping her tribe, that passion and that drive overrides any fear that she has about stepping out. And so that's the key, actually. The actual key to getting over the fear of stepping out is that your drive and your desire to change lives has to be greater than the fear. And realize that it's not about you. It's not about you and your fear and stepping out. It's about changing lives. It's about serving on this planet. That's what it's about. So do your whys. So here's how an exercise I give in boot camp, I'll share with you guys here, is I have everyone do their why. And it's about a 7-level of why. So why do you want to be a spiritual leader? Why do you want to teach this? You say, I want to do it because I want to help people around the world. And I would go, okay, well, why do you want to help people around the world? Well, I want to help the people that maybe, I don't know, let's use, we'll use depression, because a lot of my clients help people with depression or just knowing that something's not right in their lives. And so you would say, well, so let's say your first why is, so I want to help people with depression because they shouldn't be depressed. And I'd be like, great, okay, so why do you want to help people with depression? And you would say, well, because I've seen so many people with depressions, and my friends and my family, they've been through it, and I've seen how horrible it can be, and I can see like how these people aren't living their lives anymore, so I want to do it for those people. And I'd be like, okay, well, why those people? Why have you picked that? And so I would do 7 layers of why. And when you get to the 7th layer of why, your why should be emotional. Your why should be like this thing that if you're not crying by the time you get to level 7 of your why, it's not strong enough. And if your why isn't strong enough, the fear of stepping out is going to override the whole thing. And you're going to be like, forget it, I'm perfectly fine over here, because your why isn't strong enough. And when you have a really strong why, nothing will stop you. Absolutely nothing. I've seen it happen with clients. It's amazing. They're like, I have to get this message out. And they do everything they can, everything possible to do it. So work on your why. So that is a little trick for you. So work on your why. And when your why isn't strong enough, it's just really hard to take it to that next step. So make your why really strong. Go deep in this why. 7 layers, maybe it's 8, maybe it's 9 layers. But when you get to the real reason why you're doing this, it should choke you up a little bit. There should be some emotion there because it's something that's really close to you. It's not helping people outside, right? We look, oh, the people out there, I want to help them. That's not what this is about. Yes, you're going to help them, but why? Why those people? Why in that situation? Why? Why are you doing it? And when you get really close to that why, really deep in that why, and you get emotional about that why, and you know why you're stepping out as a leader, nothing will stop you from doing it. So Helen, I hope that helped. Let me just see if there's any comments over here. Hey, hello, Alon. Hey, Courtney, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? This is Emily Pata. How are you? All right, guys. So there you are. So there you are. Work on your whys and nothing will stop you. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.